Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ariane. I am very excited to be filming this video today. I have spent many hours researching the fall trends for this year, and I absolutely love fall and I love fall fashion, so I just could not wait to make this. But I have researched a lot of runway videos, articles, social media, blog posts, really anything you can think of. I have read it, so I will be including my sources in the description below. Also, a little background on me. I am a fashion designer as well as a fashion student, so I work as a dress designer here in Utah, and I am currently studying fashion merchandising, and I should be getting my associates at the end of this year. So very proud of myself. That's my credibility for you. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. So the first trend that I'm loving for this season is chocolate brown. This absolutely dominated the runways. I don't think there was a single runway show that I watched that didn't have chocolate brown. I loved how it was often paired with like accent colors like cherry or olive green or plum, and even a lot of monochromatic brown outfits. I saw a lot of those. But when I say chocolate brown, I mean like a very dark brown. So this is actually chocolate brown that I'm wearing right now. This is a wool sweater that I thrifted recently, but you can see that it's a very dark color. It's not quite black, but it's very dark. So when you're looking for chocolate brown pieces, lean more towards the darker side. There was like a little bit of mocha that I saw as well, which is a little lighter, but yeah, mainly chocolate brown was what we were seeing, and I love it. It's really the new neutral, so you can't go wrong with it. But yeah, it was very popular, and it will be the biggest color trend for fall of this year. So next up we have animal print, and this trend is so big. I've mainly been seeing zebra print, leopard, snakeskin, and cow. Lots of cow, surprisingly. But if I were to rate like the popularity of the prints, I would say leopard and cow print are kind of at the top. I actually wanted to show you, I recently thrifted this leopard print skirt. I think it's leopard. I always get mixed up with cheetah and leopard. I think cheetah is like kind of like the dots, and then leopard kind of has these like spaces in between. Hopefully I'm not wrong. Yeah, I'm very excited to be wearing this, but you're mainly going to be seeing this print in like outerwear as well as accessories like bags. I've been seeing lots of bags, and even cow print boots were my favorite. But yeah, I'm also very excited for this trend. I've actually never worn animal print before, but I am just in love with it this year. But you can find animal print, I think, anywhere because it's so popular. I've been seeing it pop up in a lot of stores as well as a lot of thrift stores. Uptown Cheapskate is where I got this skirt, so that would be my number one recommendation if you live in Utah and you have that near you. And speaking of animal print, next trend we have is furs, mainly faux and shearling, and this also was all over the runways, whether it was like an oversized coat or just like trim. And I even saw a lot of fur bags surprisingly on the runways, and even fur shoes, so I will include images of that. But I did want to show you, I got this faux fur jacket. It is so soft. I absolutely love it. I got it from a place called Revive Boutique in Salt Lake City. I would highly recommend it. They have designer items that are discounted. So yeah, absolutely love this. I also saw fur animal print. So there was like a lot of leopard print fur coats or cow print fur coats. But yeah, also a very lovely trend to incorporate in your wardrobe. And another fun accessory that we'll be seeing this season is slouchy bags. So I saw a lot of like oversized totes on the runway as well as clutches. And basically this is just a bag that has like no structure. It's very squishy, huggable, pillowy almost, and I do like this a lot because I feel like we've been very structured for a long time, but I'm seeing that fashion is going more towards this unstructured trend, and I think it'll be very fun. I can't wait to carry a little squishy bag with me. But yeah, I do love the suede totes and the clutches, so if you're looking to incorporate this in your wardrobe, there are many bags online as well as bags on TikTok that I love that you can get, and I'll see if I can link anything below. I do want to mention that I have an Amazon storefront, and I have a fall fashion edits list that I made that will include all of these trends. So if you want to get anything for your wardrobe, I recommend that you go over there. But I will also link that down in the description below. But yeah, if you're wanting to incorporate this trend, I saw a lot of oversized suede totes as well as like these buttery clutches. So I would recommend doing one of those. Another favorite of mine this season is romantic lace. I have also been seeing this a lot on Pinterest, and I've been seeing it mainly paired as like a lace skirt or dress with a blazer, or a lace skirt over jeans and pants, which I think is so cool, as well as the lace duster cardigans. I really like this because it's kind of leaning into the boho aesthetic that we're seeing trickle and spread itself out across a lot of different areas of fashion, but it's very like romantic, and there was a lot of black lace, I have to say, as well in the runway, so it was mainly cream and black. Some people are calling it like a gothic kind of revival trend. Some are saying it's just like regular bohemian. So if you want some search terms when you're looking for pieces for this, I would recommend that. Searching like gothic lace or like bohemian style. But yeah, I think it's super cute. And so I'm hoping to get a lace skirt like off of Amazon or someplace and then layer it in fun, cool new ways. And of course, fall wouldn't be fall without a statement boot, and statement boots are all the rage in the runways. I saw a lot of riding boots as well as like these buccaneer pirate boots with like fun buckles. So really, this trend is all about standing out and turning heads. So any boot that is bold and has like a fun material, whether it's leather or like an animal print, that is how you fulfill this trend. But yeah, lots of riding boots, knee-high boots is what I saw. And it's kind of nostalgic to 2009 because I feel like 2009, which I'll mention that trend in a bit. A lot of girls wore those knee-high boots or just those statement boots. Personally, I'm hoping to buy a pair of burgundy cherry leather boots. But yeah, I'm also very excited for this trend. It's so fun. And then for color trends for this season, apart from the chocolate brown, we'll be seeing olive green, deep cherry, and plum. And we of course saw this in the runways, whether it was like an all monochromatic outfit or accent colors. And I think personally, I'm planning on incorporating it as like an accent color, whether it's like shoes or a bag. It's just so pretty, and it also goes great with that chocolate brown. So chocolate brown, olive green, deep cherry, and plum are like your main go-to colors for this fall season. And like I mentioned previously, another trend that we'll be seeing is the 2009 fall aesthetic. So think like lace camis with cardigans, knee-high boots, as well as like anything Bella Swan themed, basically. But Hollister did recently release a early 2000s collection. So if you're looking for pieces to fulfill this, I highly recommend going over there. But this is mainly gaining traction on TikTok. So we've seen a lot of videos on this trend as well as hashtags about this. But I'm so excited. I think it makes a lot of sense that this is going to be trending because as of right now, not just in fashion but in the world, a lot of things are very uncertain and people just want to go back to things that are nostalgic to them, things that bring joy. And 2009 I think was a pretty carefree time. It's where a lot of our classic fall videos like Gilmore Girls or Twilight are like based, is that time period. And so people want to like go back to that. We did see a little bit of it in the runways with kind of like the buccaneer style boots, but this is more so a social media trend that we'll see. And then another fun trend that we'll be seeing is matching sets. This is definitely playing into the Jackie Kennedy aesthetic because Jackie Kennedy was known for her matching sets with her pillbox hat. And honestly, I would not be surprised if we started seeing pillbox hats because some of the runways, they didn't quite have like pillbox hats, but they had hats that looked very similar. So we might be seeing some of those. But I think personally my favorite runway show with matching sets was definitely Chanel. It was so iconic and so pretty. This also is going to be playing into the modern academia aesthetic, which also was very prominent in the runways as well. And I think it's so perfect for fall. It reminds me of school and fallen leaves, and it's like cozy yet sophisticated. So yeah, matching sets and modern academia aesthetic are going to be another big thing. And last but not least, we have fancy tights. There was barely any bare legs on the runway. There were a lot of either stockings or fun tights, whether it was lace or some fun sparkly material or a fun color. And I love this trend because it really does take a simple outfit and it makes it a statement one. So I'm hoping to kind of get out of my comfort zone and do like a fun pop of color, whether it be like a blue or burgundy. My favorite color trend for like tights would be like gray and burgundy, and then doing like a colored tight with a matching colored heel is just so cool if you want to stand out. But yeah, that trend is also another one of my favorites. So yeah, those are the main trends for fall 2025. Obviously, there were a couple of minor ones I didn't mention, like statement belts and plaid and even rose print, but I don't know how big those will be. I mean, plaid's obviously basic for fall, but those were just a couple of others. But yeah, I'm so excited for this fall season, and thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, share it with a friend or family member, and leave me a comment down below letting me know what trends you're going to be wearing this season. But yeah, I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.